Welcome to the channel, everybody. Today we're diving headfirst into some seriously weird shit. The kind of stuff that makes you question everything you thought you knew about reality. We're talking about aliens, man, UFOs, the whole nine yards. 2022 was a banner year for this stuff, with reports of encounters popping up all over the globe. So, buckle up, because we're about to take a wild ride through the top 10 alien encounters of the year. All right, let's kick things off in Phoenix, Arizona, a city with a long and storied history of strange phenomena in the sky. Back in 1997, thousands of people witnessed a massive V-shaped formation of lights hovering over the city. It became known as the Phoenix Lights, and it remains one of the most well-documented and perplexing UFO sightings of all time. Now, fast forward to 2022, and guess what? People are seeing weird lights in the sky over Phoenix again. Witnesses described seeing a string of bright lights moving in formation, just like in '97. Some folks are saying it's just drones, but others, well, they think it's something far more extraordinary. Is it possible that whatever visited Phoenix back in '97 decided to make a return trip? Are we talking about some kind of extraterrestrial flyby? Or is it just a bunch of dudes with drones trying to stir up some good old-fashioned alien panic? I don't know, man, but it's definitely got people talking, and when you see the footage, I think you'll understand why. Next up, we're heading over to Wiltshire, England, a place known for its rolling hills, ancient ruins, and, of course, those mysterious crop circles. Every year, intricate patterns appear overnight in fields, seemingly stamped into the crops with incredible precision. Now, 2022 saw some of the most complex and mind-boggling crop circles ever recorded. We're talking massive geometric designs, some spanning hundreds of feet, with intricate details that would make even the most skilled artists scratch their heads. So, who's making these things? Some people think it's elaborate hoaxes, the work of pranksters with too much time on their hands. But others believe it's something far more profound. Could these be messages from extraterrestrial visitors, a way for them to communicate with us across the vastness of space? I mean, think about it. The sheer scale and complexity of these designs would require an incredible amount of planning and skill. It's hard to imagine a group of humans pulling this off under the cover of darkness without leaving any trace. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to dive into a UFO sighting right in the heart of New York City. That's right, the city that never sleeps had a close encounter with something out of this world. Multiple witnesses reported seeing a large, disc-shaped object hovering over the city's skyline. This wasn't some fleeting glimpse either. People watched this thing for a good amount of time, snapping pictures and recording videos on their phones. Now, you know how it is in New York City. Everyone's got a camera phone, so you'd think we'd have crystal clear footage of this thing, right? Well, here's the thing. Most of the videos and photos are blurry or obscured. It's like, whatever this thing was, it didn't want to be caught on camera. But the sheer number of witnesses makes this sighting hard to ignore. These weren't just random people on the street either. We're talking pilots, air traffic controllers, people who know what they're looking at in the sky, and they all said the same thing. This was no ordinary aircraft. Okay, this next story is not for the faint of heart. We're talking about an alleged alien abduction in the remote Amazon rainforest of Brazil. A man claims he was snatched from his rural home in the dead of night and taken aboard a strange craft. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. But hold on, because this guy's story is pretty detailed, and he even claims to have physical evidence to back it up. He says he was subjected to medical experiments, and he's got the scars to prove it. I'm talking strange markings, implants, the whole shebang. He even managed to snag a piece of what he claims is alien technology from the craft. Now, I'm not saying I believe everything this guy's saying, but I'm also not ruling anything out. The evidence he's presented is pretty compelling, and it's definitely got people talking. From the depths of space to the depths of the ocean, our next encounter takes us to the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. A team of marine researchers stumbled upon something truly bizarre while exploring a remote section of the ocean floor. A massive, unidentified submerged object. This wasn't just some random piece of debris either. This thing was huge, perfectly smooth, and made of a material unlike anything they'd ever encountered before. It was almost as if it had been dropped there from another world. Now the ocean is a mysterious place, full of creatures and phenomena we're only just beginning to understand. But this discovery was different. It defied explanation. Some experts believe it could be a natural formation, a geological anomaly we've never seen before, but others aren't so sure. They're saying it could be evidence of an underwater alien base or even a crashed spacecraft. Hold on to your tinfoil hats, folks, because this next one's a doozy. Astronomers at a remote observatory detected a series of strange signals coming from deep space. These weren't your typical radio waves or cosmic background noise. These signals were patterned, complex, almost like a message. Now, scientists have been searching for signs of extraterrestrial intelligence for decades, and they've picked up a lot of weird stuff along the way. But these signals were different. They had a distinct rhythm, a structure that seemed to defy natural explanation. Some researchers believe it could be a natural phenomenon, a pulsar or a quasar emitting strange radio waves. But others aren't so sure. They're saying it could be a sign that we're not alone in the universe, that someone out there is trying to get our attention. Okay, this next story is straight out of an H.P. Lovecraft novel. A team of researchers stationed in Antarctica stumbled upon a mysterious artifact buried deep beneath the ice. This wasn't some ancient fossil or lost piece of human history. This was something else. It was a large metallic object, perfectly smooth and featureless, with strange symbols etched into its surface. It looked like nothing they'd ever seen before. Now, Antarctica is a harsh and unforgiving environment, and it's home to all sorts of strange creatures and geological formations. But this discovery was different. It was clearly artificial, and it seemed to predate any known human civilization. Some experts believe it could be a remnant of an ancient, advanced civilization that once thrived on Earth. But others believe it could be something far more extraterrestrial. All right, let's talk about the granddaddy of all UFO conspiracies, the Roswell incident. Back in 1947, something crashed in the New Mexico desert, and the government claimed it was just a weather balloon. But the witnesses who saw the wreckage and the strange beings found at the crash site told a different story. Now, 2022 saw a resurgence of interest in the Roswell incident, with new witnesses coming forward and claiming to have information about what really happened that fateful day. There were also rumors of classified documents being leaked, documents that supposedly revealed the truth about the crash. Is it possible that the government has been covering up the truth about Roswell for all these years? Could it be that what crashed in the desert wasn't a weather balloon at all, but a spacecraft from another world? This next story is one of the strangest ones yet. A young girl walking along a beach stumbled upon an old glass bottle half buried in the sand. Inside, she found a rolled-up piece of paper with strange symbols written on it. Now, at first glance, it just looked like a child's drawing or some gibberish scribbled on a page. But when experts analyzed the symbols, they realized that they matched no known language on Earth. Some people dismissed it as a hoax, a prank designed to drum up attention. But others believe it could be something far more profound. Could this be a message from an extraterrestrial civilization? A desperate cry for help cast out into the vastness of space? Our final encounter takes us to the vast and unforgiving Australian outback, where a group of hikers stumbled upon something they couldn't explain. They claim to have seen a strange glowing object hovering in the sky above them. Now, the outback is a desolate and mysterious place, full of strange creatures and unexplained phenomena, but this was different. This was something truly out of this world. The hikers described the object as being triangular in shape with bright lights pulsing at each corner. It made no sound, but it seemed to be watching them, following their every move. Terrified, the hikers fled back to their campsite and reported the sighting to the authorities. But by the time anyone went back to investigate, the object was gone. So there you have it, folks, the top 10 alien encounters of 2022. We've covered everything from strange lights in the sky to mysterious objects found in the ocean, and even a possible message in a bottle from another world. Are any of these encounters proof of extraterrestrial life? I don't know, man, but one thing's for sure, there's a lot more going on out there than than we can explain. Thanks for watching.